Then there's study. I'm picking books that are easy to get and that are cheap in order to start. This is a Dover Thrift, which doesn't mean it's the absolute best translation, but that's not that important at this stage. This is 6 great dialogues by Plato. The Apology, the Crito, the Phaedo, the Phaedrus, the Symposium, and the Republic. Start reading this, but read it to study it. Don't just read it. Try and learn what you can about it. Try to ask yourself not just the historical interpretation, what was Plato talking about, what was Socrates on about, but ask yourself the existential inspiration. And start asking yourself some interesting questions. Why is Plato writing dialogues? Why doesn't he just give the core arguments? And why is Plato almost absent from these dialogues? And what's Socrates' role in the dialogue? Is he just Plato's mouthpiece? We'll come back to this. So, you want to be doing the dialogical reflection, the imaginal engagement and inaction. You also want to study. Now, you don't have to do all of those if you don't want to. But the more you're willing to do all of them, even just a little, the first 2 practices will maybe take you 10, 15 minutes. The third one, you can do it another time, read. But read like as if you were going to study, as somebody was going to ask you about this later. And you want to be able to explain, not only explain it to them, but try and attract them to it. That's how you need to read it. And you'll probably get it sort of wrong. We all have. I've read these books multiple times and read multiple books from other people offering interpretations. And every time I go back and see differently what's happening in each one of these. This is how this work could be sacred to me. It's an inexhaustible fountain, ever renewing my ability to make sense of myself and the world and how to best pursue a good life therein. Imagine someone who said they were a Christian, did not go to church, did not study the Bible, did not try and be like Jesus. Are they Christian? If they really understood it, can they really be any kind of guide for you? I challenge you, in love, I challenge you to take this up. You really won't understand the lectures unless you're pondering the points and taking up the practices, both the ones I'll do with you and the ones I recommend you do on your own. If you just attend the lectures, you're just reading the Kama Sutra and never making love to anyone. Would you want to do that? Or would you really want to understand what it is to make love with somebody? We'll see that that's actually a powerful metaphor, a very good metaphor for understanding Socrates, because there's a profound relationship, a reciprocal reinterpretation between Socrates and Eros, between Socrates and the erotic.